How you doing, guys? Back again. Sorry for how bright it is. It's summertime. I mean, it's not summertime. It's wintertime, but we're having weird weather out here. So we're like, there's like no winter. It's still just sun and clear skies, and it's pretty warm out. Nighttime it gets cold, but man, this weather's weird. It's the sun's out, and it's the middle of winter. It's crazy, and it's been like this all winter. And there's been like a few days where it's raining, and the most days it's been just sun. Few clouds. Right now it's all clear skies, though. A few clouds over there. Okay, we're on Genesis 6. Looks like we're getting to the story of Noah. Let's try to find some answers. Let's let God speak. And it came to pass. No, hold on. Let me say that right. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face, and it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. I've heard many things about this. I've heard that these were the fallen angels, the demons that fornicated with human women. I've heard that it was other angels. I've also heard that it was that these sons of men were the kings that viewed themselves as gods. But I don't, whatever. I don't know. I have no idea what that is, but that's crazy. It sounds crazy. When you read it, it sounds crazy. That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. Or maybe it was the fallen angel, or maybe it was actual angels. I don't know. It sounded like he says, My spirit shall not always strive with man. Maybe there is angels walking the earth in these days. I don't know. Still. I don't know. That's a crazy verse. If anyone wants to explain that one to me, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd appreciate it. Here we go again. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. It says there was giants in the earth in those days, which there's many examples of giants. I forget the long neck people. They didn't call them long neck people. It's not called long neck people in the Bible, but Arcanites or something like that. But they were actually big. The Israelites were actually afraid of them because of how big they were, or something like that. We'll get to that story. It's in the Old Testament. And there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. Maybe these might be angels or demons or something that are marrying these human women, and they're begotten giants. Or the Nephilim, which are probably these giants. These giants are the Nephilim, I think, right? They're huge, they're big, they're giants. And they bear children. And also, if you look, I don't know how true this is, but if you look up YouTube videos where you can see that they've made discoveries of like these really big chairs. Like they found like a ruined city, like some city somewhere where like all the chairs are big, the tables were huge, and they try to say they were aliens, but if those really are out there, what if that was just like the city of the Nephilim or those long neck people that are the Arcanites or whatever they're called in the Bible? What if that's what they found? That's pretty crazy. All right. So there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth. See, I've heard like some interpreters say that Noah was chose because he was the only one that was still a full-blood human. Everybody else was like half-bred with like angels and demons and stuff. They're like half-breed demons because of that whole thing with the sons of man marrying the daughters of man or whatever. Like people were saying that it got to the point where Noah and his family were the only actual full-blood humans left. But it's saying right here, no, that's not what it's explaining here. It's explaining that God wanted to destroy all humans that he had created. You know what I mean? It's just like he like finds righteousness in Noah, or well, we'll get to that part. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created. And from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. So yeah, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh has come before me. He's telling Noah that I am going to destroy everyone. This is the end. They're all going to, he's going to destroy the earth, or he's going to destroy humanity. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. The earth is filled with violence through them, and that's why he wants to do it, because they're filling the world with violence. Humanity, our ancestors. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of the length of the ark. Shall be 300 cubits. Cubits is forearm. The cubits is a forearm's length. 1 cubit is 1 forearm. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. I think that doesn't sound like that'd be a very tall ark if it was forearms. 30 forearms, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong in that. If anyone wants to correct me on that, please do. A window shalt thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof. With lower, second, and third stories shalt thou make it. And behold, I, even I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh. And that's how he's going to destroy humanity with the earth. He's going to use water to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food. It shall be for food for thee and for them. Wait, what you gonna take for food? And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to be thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Okay, so he sent them to go gather food for their little journey. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him. So did he. And that is the end of chapter 6. I wonder if Noah did eat any of the animals he brought on. I wonder if any of that food he gathered was like extra animals he could bring to slaughter and prepare. You know, God did say all meat for food or all shall be for meat for you in Genesis, or in the, where he told Adam. Anyway, or yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. Correct me if you have anything you want to correct me on. Peace, love, and God bless.